At least I got a haircut. It's a little nappy, but this is the last one. Got my last haircut last weekend.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Now we just go, you know.
Did you say your last?
Yeah, up until after the weigh-ins, you know, just go look rough. Gravely Adams as possible.
I don't know how to
the weigh-in.
when I get up here. Oh, somebody's
It's a
already
tradition. And then we just go and just go to a local barber shop and just pick any random barber, let them cut my hair, and socialize with the people of that community, you know, tell them about the fight. Okay. Try to get more people to come out and support the event when we're right there, whatever city we're at.
That's what's up.
I always do. It's like an old tradition of mine.
So you just don't have one particular place you go?
No.
Well, it looks nice. I like it.
Well, I cut my hair with dad edge, you know, but it's all good. All right, let's get down to business. So,
welcome to Fight Heads MMA.
what's up? Welcome to Fight Heads MMA. We're here with Miss Nookie Booker, Reggie, EAZ-E, BARNETT Jr.
How come you live in the video?
I don't know. I get punched in the head for a living. It's that CRS.
That's right. He stole the truth.
Short-term memory. Actually, I don't get hit a lot, believe it or not. So I pride myself on not getting hit a lot. But anyways, let's see, where do we start? I wanted to get back to the world. I got a huge announcement, but we got to backtrack a little bit. I'm supposed to fight for a title in Ohio May 24th, and I suffered an injury. We didn't get a chance to do a live video or a post about it. You know, I really thought that was going to be my shot, my big ticket or whatever, and things happen for a reason. You know, I got a little bummed out about it. Came to the gym a few weeks and couldn't train or do anything. You know, it kind of sucks. I'm sure a couple other fighters can relate to that especially when you know you have something big in the works, you know, and then you just get completely derailed. But of course, I always have that fighting spirit. I'm a fighter. It's what I do. And so we're back on track. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. When God closes one door, another one opens. And after, I don't even know if it's like 2.5, maybe 3 years. I don't even know how long we've been waiting on it. But it is official. I am officially fighting on the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships on June 2nd in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I am fighting at lightweight against Mr. Travis Thompson, who's from Pottstown, Philadelphia. And I'm super excited about this fight. This is what I've been waiting for. We have boxed, we have done MMA, we've done kickboxing. Of course, everybody knows my jiu-jitsu is questionable, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, I've done it all, you know, and so throwing knucks is what I do. It's where I started, you know, I picked up the gloves when I was a little kid, but, you know, I really fight in the backyard, you know, with my cousins, and then fighting in the backyard against the bullies, you know, and fighting in the streets from being a knucklehead, you know, and so you couple that with a passion for martial arts and boxing in itself. You have, not to toot my own horn, somebody who is really just a fighting scientist. And so when you tell me that I can take off the gloves and go hand to hand with another man, that's my shot right there. This is what I do. You know, these hands, you know, I stand more of a chance without the gloves than I do with them, to be honest. So I started off fighting, you know. So I'm super excited about this. The rules for it, in case anybody wants to know, it's 5 2-minute rounds. Hand wraps or bare knuckles, it's optional. The hand wrap has to be an inch below the fist, so the knuckle will be fully exposed regardless. You know, so I haven't decided whether I'm going to use the wraps for wrist support or just, you know, go bare knuckle. You know, we already been grinding hard. I got a little boo-boo right there, but that ain't nothing. I got some special tricks, you know. If anybody wants to know, get with me about how you condition your hands, condition your face, you know, for something like this. Because there's also a science to bare knuckle fighting. And believe it or not, it's a lot safer. They added the gloves for the brutality, you know, of the sport, I believe. And it's just going to be a great event. Like I said, it's June 2nd, live on pay-per-view. You can purchase it. You know, so the entire world is going to see this. We're making history. And also, I get to fight alongside Bobby Gunn. If you do not know who Bobby Gunn is, look him up. I'm bigging you up, Bobby. So if you get a chance to check out, you know I am one of your biggest fans. I've seen every fight that you could possibly see a video of. And just to get an opportunity to fight on a card with you in a bare knuckle event, you know, one of the baddest men on the face of the earth, I believe, you know. So I'm super excited about that. And there are some other great, you know, former Bellator fighters. There's some other great former UFC fighters that are fighting on this card. It's going to be a great event. You know, I'm glad that Wyoming took the lead. I want to thank that state, that athletic commission, you know, for having faith. And I want to thank Mr. Dave Feldman. If you get a chance, Mr. Feldman, thank you for believing in me. You know, thank you for being, you know, and doing everything that you did to make this happen for guys who really want to do this, you know, because I really want to do this. I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for fame. I'm doing this for legacy because I am a fighter, and that's what I do, and I'm coming out there to fight. You know, fighters fight, and I am coming out there to fight, coming out there to put on a show and solidify this sport. You know, I'm hoping that we can take this mainstream and the other states will start to fall in, you know, and that people will enjoy watching guys go at it. I don't know if you had a chance to watch the bare knuckle boxing over in Europe. You know, they have great events over there. You know, they have great fights. You know, some UFC fighters have even went as far as fighting over there in the bare knuckle European fights, you know. So, yeah. But now I just got to get back to tooting my own horn. All right. So, been working really, really hard towards this. And I finally got my break. And I feel like we're about to forge a whole new empire in the combat sports era. You know, with all due respect to all those other great 130, 128 pound fighters out there in the world, you know, I respect all y'all's craftsmanship. I respect all the hard work that y'all put in, because I put in that same hard work day in and day out. I am a working class fighter, if that's what you want to call it. I get up, I train in the morning, I go to work, I get off work, and I come and train in the evening. I got a family that I don't see too often because I'm still chasing this dream. You know, and in 6 weeks, 7 weeks, however much long, you know, it's all going to culminate into just, you know, this massive success, you know. And I really want to use that to let people know, because where I was before that, you know, in 2014, you know, I wasn't in the best place, you know, and so we fast forward to hard work, dedication, you know, prayer, meditation, you know, getting myself spiritually right, and then also giving back to others, you know, because that's what it's mostly about, you know, trying to give back to others, you know, inspire other people that have struggled with something, you know, that there's hope, you know, if you're willing to work for it, and if you're patient. You know, we thank you, my manager Jessica Allen. You know, she got me there.
Jessica, that's good. I need to talk to you, girl.
Was the trial? It was either 2015 or 2016. I don't even remember. You know, that we went up to Philly to try out for the bare knuckle, and she stayed in contact, and she stayed patient, and she kept working. She told me, you know, just keep working. You know, keep training. Keep taking, you know, smart fights, you know, stay the course. It's going to come through, it's going to come through, it's going to come through. And, you know, it's here, it's happening. They can't shut it down, you know, and it's going to take over the world. Oh, and then also, yeah, I want to big up, of course, my #1 sponsor right now, CryoMax VA. You know, I got this beautiful CryoMax poster. But I'm going to be in tip-top shape, in tip-top form. I stand by and I swear by it. If you've never been down to cryotherapy here in Virginia Beach, you need to get down there. It helps recovery, muscle soreness, pain, inflammation, focus. That was my biggest thing I was telling Nikki earlier today. You know, whenever I'm using that leading up into a fight, I'm never more focused. I'm never more, you know, just in tune with myself, getting ready for a fight. So
thank you, CryoMax, for sponsoring that.
Thank you so much for sponsoring me. It's well worth it if you get a chance. And they have localized therapy. So the injury that I suffered, you know, leading into my title fight, I'm using it, and I'm going to use the localized therapy to make sure that everything is fully recovered and taken care of, you know, going into this bare knuckle thing. But I already feel perfectly fine, tip-top shape. You know, I did exactly what was recommended to me by the doctor. I actually went above and beyond as far as taking care of myself. I've always had, if you ask my fiance, I call it the caveman or the Viking berry. You know, we were put on this earth back in the day. They didn't have all these medicines, all these drugs, all these cure-alls, blah, 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 you know, and I've, for a long time, it's just knucklehead. Something breaks, something hurts, you know, whatever. The pain will go away eventually. You know, that's how I've lived. So being able to utilize the CryoMax, you know, I love it. You know? And So that's really the only thing I use to, get myself back to where I need to be before I'm getting ready for a fight. And
so it's a complete benefit for you.
Yeah, 100. I don't have to put anything in my body.
Is in the
I don't have to put anything inside my body or anything like that. It's all just what my body will naturally do to itself from being exposed to the cool temperatures. So I love it.
That's that fighters, y'all crazy, man. Y'all is crazy.
I love it.
So when are you leaving to go to Wyoming?
All right, so we are going to leave that Monday of that week.
Okay.
So I can go out there and acclimate. I actually have a friend who lives in Wyoming.
Oh.
They don't live in Cheyenne, but I think it's like a trip from here to Suffolk, Chesapeake to Suffolk, going to where they live at. So I'm going to go stay with them, hang out, finish getting the rest of my weight off. So, which shouldn't be a problem. The contract, we're waiting for it to come in, and we're either going to do a live contract signing with the new channel, or we'll do it with you. It depends on what.
Oh my God! Don't make promises you can't keep.
Or you can
That's right. All y'all fall off, so I can get this. Fall off, y'all, so I can get this.
Or you can just come and do it with
y'all.
Yeah, when they're there. Yeah, just be there.
Oh yes, I can, and I will do that. I'll be all up in it. Yeah, y'all know I'll be all up in it. Excuse me. Thank you. Please move aside. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and then
I'm so excited for you.
I'm excited. So we're gonna fly out there, the week of, acclimate. I'm sure there's gonna be some press conferences, a couple open workouts. It's gonna be a big event. It's a big thing. It's the first legally sanctioned bare knuckle event in America.
Whatever we can
in the
broadcast, let me know so I can get it. Let everybody know.
In the last 130 years, so.
130 years.
Yeah, the
they
last
have not
bare
done
knuckle
this,
champion was in, I think, 1819, and it was James J. Sullivan fought Jake Killing. The fight lasted 75 rounds, 2 hours and 16 minutes. And at the end of the fight, they arrested Sullivan for partaking in an illegal bare knuckle fight.
What in the world? Yep. After he just...
Yeah, after he won the world title. They arrested him.
I just fought for how many rounds?
75 rounds.
That's what y'all
2
do?
hours and 16 minutes. No, it's only... Look, there's rules. There's rules and regulations to this.
5 2-minute rounds, right?
Sanctioned. Yeah. So.
Okay.
But I'm going to be one of the first bare knuckle fighting champions in a long ass time. Mark my words. Mark my words. I'm going to go. I'm going to have fun. And I take nothing away from Travis Thompson. He's a great fighter. I looked him up. He's a gritty guy. He's got great experience, like me too. And so I'm not expecting not a tough fight. That's what I want. That's what I'm training for. And that's why I'm doing this.
I hope so.
I fight. There's gonna be blood. There's gonna be blood. There's gonna be lumps. There's gonna be swelling, and I'm cool with that shit. It's what I do.
Do y'all wear mouth protection?
Yeah, of course we gotta wear mouth guards, just like regular boxing.
Okay, I'm asking because I don't. Crazy people do crazy stuff. So.
That's alright. Well, I mean, essentially, it's just like going out there and the idiots that are out there getting in bar fights with people and stuff like that. They don't even got mouthpieces.
Solidify, y'all not gonna lose a tooth out your mouth?
I mean, I've knocked dudes' tooth out with mouthpiece in a boxing match.
See, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't even guarantee that you guys are not gonna lose.
It don't even guarantee you're gonna lose some teeth. So. Somebody getting cut open. It's gonna happen.
So you've been on this journey for real for 2 years trying to get with this challenge and them trying to pull it together and get somebody to sanction it.
Yes, getting somebody to sanction it. And,
wow, that's a long time. That's patience.
They tried some different avenues as far as getting it off the ground.
Okay.
And of course, like I said, my manager, she just stayed in contact. Thank you again, Mr. David Feldman. And we were just patient and we stayed on it. And so now it's our time to shine. I'm going to go out there and represent for the 757. I'm going halfway across the country. Don't think that I'm not going out there in the best shape of my life, at my best.
Ready to go.
And guys can go out and they can fight for titles, and they can fight for world championships, and they can fight for the other great belts that are out there. And I take nothing away from that. I'm about to make fucking history one night.
That's it in a nutshell.
One night.
That's what I'm talking about.
One night. I don't even. I wanted to. When I set out. Of course, everybody wants to be a world champion.
You got to put Virginia back on the map again.
You know, and there's so many belts out there, like that BS belt I got over there. You know, I'm appreciative of it, but at the same time, I know it's just an alphabet belt like all the rest of them out there. You know, and then you have the kingpins out there, you know, who have those other belts. But at the same time, we know what boxing is. Boxing is politics. You know, and I respect that. You know, because I'm part of the sport. I'm part of the game. You know, so now I'm going. And y'all can take it however you want. And if I offend you, I meant to. I'm going beyond, you know, the politics of boxing, and I'm forging my own way. And I believe in my heart. And I don't even believe I know in my heart, with no gloves, nobody at 130 pounds on this fucking planet can fuck with me.
Stop taking it as a challenge and call it all 130 pounders.
I believe that. Nobody on this planet, barehanded, can beat me, period. I truly believe that. Can I beat everybody on this planet at 130 pounds with gloves? Nope.
Look at that picture of him up there, y'all.
Nope. I'm gonna call it what it is. There are some better boxers out there, and boxing is a science. Just like bare knuckle fighting is a science. It's like, and knuck to knuck, just nobody on this planet at 130 pounds.
Oh my God, Travis, dude, I hate to hear what's gonna happen to.
So. That's just how I feel about it. Excuse my language. That's just.
Oh no, excuses needed. This is the boxing world. This is what happens in the fight world.
Just blunt. So and so on June 2nd in Cheyenne, Wyoming, the legacy begins. I'm going out there and I'm going to put on a show. I'm going to represent for the 757. I'm going to show them that there are guys out here that can fight. You know, and I'm going to take a culmination of everything that I've been through in life and use it, you know, and hope that I can inspire other people all over our country, all over the world, you know, that, you know, if you have a dream, if there's something that you want to do, you know, you just got to believe in it enough, you got to work hard for it, and you got to be patient.
He's telling from experience.
From experience.
Experience.
So now,
I'm very proud of you.
Know, when I fought the Norfolk Scope last year, you know, I thought I was like, yes, I get to live my dream of fighting at the Norfolk Scope right here in my own, you know. It just gets more and more and more. The more work you put into it, the harder you believe. You know what I'm saying? It gets bigger, you know. It's like when you're dreaming and it's a good dream, you know, it turns into something else. And so you want to keep dreaming. And then when you wake up, it's like, man, I wish I could have continued that dream. But you know what? I don't have to. I can just keep working hard. I can keep grinding. I can keep believing in my dream. And it just keeps turning more and more and more into, you know. And there are rough spots, of course. You know, everybody goes through their rough spots, you know. There's highs and lows, you know. But I learned from this crazy kid when I was younger that you can control your own dreams. And so put that thought into real life if you have a dream, that you control your dreams, because it is, in fact, your dream. Like, when you have a nightmare, try this. It's your dream. You're dreaming it. So if something's messing with you in your dream, dream is something that you want to use against whatever's messing with you. Now, apply that same thought to life. You know, if you're dreaming of something and you want it, then you need to make something happen in that dream to get to the goal that you want.
Damn. Words of wisdom. Facts.
So.
He's living it. He's the message that he's bringing. So, what can you say? So, is it just going to be you and your dad going out there, or somebody else in the camp?
We're trying to get more people to go out to the camp. Initially, I had thought that there was going to be me and 2 other guys, so I asked Brandon and Mike to go with me.
Okay.
And then they came back and said it was just me and 1 person. And so my mom's like, of course, you take your father. You know, so I felt kind of between a rock and a hard place. So we're going to see about. My fiance, she wants to make the trip. She's been ride or die for me.
Crystal! What's up, baby?
If you get a chance. No, I
already
love you.
know.
She's been ride or die for me.
Yes.
And it's funny because I told her, I was like, well, I'm going to Wyoming. It's all right. You know, it's just a week. I'll make sure, you know, y'all are taken care of. You know, I'm going to go take care of business. You know, I'm going to be the lion. I'm going to go, you know, so we can eat. And she was like, no, I'm going too. And I'm like, it's all right. It's good. I got this. And she's like, I was there for your first cage fight, which she was.
So?
You know what I'm saying? She was there for my first amateur title fight as a boxer. Yes, she was there, which she was. She was there for my first championship as an MMA amateur. I mean, she's been there for all of them. So she was like, I was there for all your pro fights. She's like, why the hell am I won't be there for that? And I'm like, all right, if you go make it happen.
This is literally the biggest moment.
So,
So she's gonna make the drive.
Yeah, they're making the drive. They're going 27 hours.
Oh my god.
I remember when we went to Roanoke for my first cage.
That ain't really bad.
No,
I guess
we drove
between.
Yeah, we drove 5 hours to Roanoke for me to lose in like 30-something seconds. And then got lost
Why that happened?
and then ended up in West Virginia on the way back. Oh
Lord.
man, yeah. Listening to Dad's direction.
What was you fighting in Roanoke? Whose car was you fighting on up there?
Ruckus in the Cage. I don't even know if Ruckus in the Cage is even still around.
I haven't had anything sent to me from them.
I would love to have got a rematch with him when we were still in our prime, but I think he's retired now. He's a good guy that I'm taking it from.
So how long of a hiatus are you going to go on after you do your bare knuckle challenge and come back with that championship belt?
Well, the first fight's not for a title. You know, it's going to be a progressive tournament in the weight classes, working towards the title. You know.
So this is just the beginning of it.
Just the beginning.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know if they was having the whole tournament in
one
night or.
They are specifically. I know on the flyer and the poster having the heavyweight tournament, and I'm speculating that hopefully us little guys will have a back shadow tournament, so that way we can work towards crowning a kingpin 130 pounds.
What? Do y'all hear this? This
and
is not like a one-time thing.
If not, then I'm going to make sure that I do whatever I can to make sure that So.
Yeah, I like to see that in person.
Oh yeah,
I feel like I sure would. So, thank you very much.
So that's the hopes, though. That it snowballs into something bigger. Hopefully, even though we know how Virginia is, we can get some legalization for bare knuckle here. And, we of course, we think.
Wake up, because we dreaming right now. Yeah, now
it's
we
right.
Really dreaming. That's when we start with a dream.
Right. Yeah, that's where it starts with the dream.
Yes, they say you heard it first here. Don't be mad when it happens. We might get up here some things.
But no, we'll just go out there and take care of business. And I'm of course, I'm gonna solidify myself, in that spot. So whatever shows, whatever the future of bare knuckle is, it will have to include Reggie.
Your name will be solidified in that history.
And two, a lot of people are like, you're crazy, and so all you people who want to steal this idea and jump on the bandwagon who thought of it too late, you know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy, I'm a real fighter for one, and then two, I will 100% be solidified with combat sports history. Period.
Boom.
For the rest of
ever.
Period. Right?
Ever.
And my dad didn't understand that. I said, Dad, it's not about money. It's not about that. It's about legacy. I said, I'm going out there to fight in front of the entire world in something that has never been seen in our country in more than 130 years. Everybody's eyes who's interested in who is interested in the combat sports industries is going to be on it. I said, and I carry your namesake. So,
with that being said, he gonna be right there cage side.
And so it's about legacy. I want when bare knuckle takes off at the end of the day, just like you have to mention Tito Ortiz and Chuck Liddell and Rich Franklin and Matt Hughes and George St. Pierre and Mark Coleman and Royce Gracie. I mean, I can go on. We know who are the founding fathers, who are the greatest guys of MMA, you know what I'm saying? And then we switch over to boxing, and you start talking about Sugar Ray Leonard, and Marvin Hagler, and Muhammad Ali, and George Foreman, and we could go on too. You know what I'm saying? I could go on all. I'm a fighting historian. That's also I study fighting. I'm actually writing a book called The Science of Fighting. So.
Are you?
Yeah.
Damn, he just keeps spilling beans over here.
I don't care. That's not going to be out until I'm done.
That's all right. But y'all heard it
I'm
first.
writing it as I go. Right? And so, what I'm getting at, though, is when all is said and done, when you talk about combat sports in the world, and not just America, in the world, when you talk about bare knuckle fighting, you'll have to mention my name. You'll have to know that I was one of, if not the baddest motherfuckers of my generation. And like I said, no disrespect to all you great MMA fighters, no disrespect to all you great boxers out there. But hand to hand, knuck to knuck, nobody at 130 pounds can handle me. MMA, boxing, Muay Thai, I don't care what you do. If all you can do is throw hands with me with no gloves, you can't beat me. I know that. I believe that in my heart.
Yeah, you heard it from the man himself, Reggie EAZ Barnett Jr. 757 Boxing
Yes.
Club.
757 Boxing,
Bare knuckle
1720
challenge.
Lambert Court. Come check me out. I made it. It's going down June 2nd, live on pay-per-view from Cheyenne, Wyoming. The boys fighting Travis Thompson, 130 pounds. Bare knuckle. Yes.
Yeah.
Cannot wait. That's what we do all day.
what's
But
up.
I gotta get back to work. It's been real. Stay tuned for some more information, some more posts. We're gonna have a couple live events, probably a little fight party, you know, before I leave and all that. Just try to get.
That'll be wonderful. Now I can really scream and hoop and holler about this because Reggie has came up here and said to y'all out of his own mouth, he is doing this, and now I can yell about it. I'm
Ain't
so
no
freaking
turning back.
excited for him. Bare
Ain't no
Knuckle
turning back.
Challenge,
Bare
June
knuckle.
2nd, Cheyenne, Wyoming. Be there or be square. You better get that pay-per-view.
I told pay-per-view
Tell
tickets
your
on sale
friends.
now. If you already live in Wyoming, or you know people that live in Wyoming, close to Wyoming, whatever, the tickets are only $50. Do not miss this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. $50. Do not miss this event. I mean, it's gonna be.
To miss it. I might get on that bandwagon with Crystal and your peeps come up there. $50 ticket. What you talking about? That's less than what we're gonna spend on the hotel room.
Actually, the hotel prices was only $57 a night.
He's talking me into it more and more. Who's going to Wyoming? Maybe me. We know he's going.
Oh, I'm going to Wyoming.
It's all good. Can y'all believe it? Be excited. Be supportive. Show love. Let him know.
Yes, please.
It's Gucci in the hood. We got his back.
Oh, and one other thing. All the local MMA fighters, all the local boxers out there, I need y'all's help. Like, real talk. You know, I'm going into hostile territory, into a dogfight. And I've done it before. It's nothing, right? But, you know, I believe as a community we get stronger. And I was trying to tell one of the younger fighters this the other day, because I see it a lot in our MMA community as of late. You know, where you got guys, you know, quarreling and bickering and back and forth. And if y'all fight, if y'all are from different gyms and y'all fight, you know what I'm saying, or y'all are going to fight, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? All right? Don't attack each other on a personal level. Don't attack the contents of the next man's character. Because you really don't know what his situation is. But getting back to what I was saying, I'm not fighting people in Virginia no more. I'm fighting people from all over the country. I'm fighting people from all over the world.
Get some.
So I would like some help from all my local Virginia fighters so I can take a little bit of whatever I can when I do go across the country.
That's what I'm talking about.
It makes more sense to do that, to prepare ourselves with every little bit of knowledge we can get from what's around us before we go out and start fighting people from all over the world. But I don't know if other gyms and other people think like that. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I know. But if anybody wants to come get some work in, you know, help me. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You know what I'm saying? You know where 757 is at. With that, I gotta get back to work. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, Ms. Nikki Booker, for everything. I greatly appreciate you always coming in.
Oh, now y'all see why I rocks with this dude. I rocks with him. I rocks with him.
Y'all have a great one. I got some headwork to do.
Boom. Bare Knuckle Challenge. Reggie EAZ Barnett Jr. from 757 Boxing Club, Chesapeake, Virginia. Yeah, that's where we at right now, located in the house, 757 Boxing Club, right here, building champions always. June 2nd. Hosted by Laramie, Wyoming, home of the Sherman Ranch. I like my Western, so you know that's a little fact sheet right there. But yes, y'all heard it here first. He's being sponsored by CryoMax. Boom! Thank you, CryoMax, for sponsoring Reggie. Ding, ding, ding. And he gave me this poster too, so very thankful. This will be up on the wall of my office. How neat is that? How neat is that? So neat. So, with that being said, it's on and popping. I thought it might have been something else I wanted to say to y'all about something else, doing with something else, but in this moment my brain is so overly excited about what Reggie's about to do, and I've been holding on to this information for so long. I have been holding on to this for so long. And other information. So with that being said, thank you. As soon as I can process my thoughts, pull together what I want to say. Oh yeah, that's what I want to talk about. The world championship boxing last weekend at the Masonic Temple. I got all my footage. I just need to put it together and get it out there. Pictures and all of that. I had a great time at the event. It was a wonderful event. Boom. As y'all know, Slug knocked out the Pink Panther. So you would have thought I would have been rushing, which I had intentions to put that footage out, but I had to collect myself, and I'm slowly getting back into the swing of my life, being back here in Virginia after being gone for 2 weeks. And I'll have that footage out as soon as I can. But yes, Slug knocked out Mary Pink Panther Coleman after all that junk. No disrespect, but I seen it. It was like a cartoon. I don't know what that was about, but I'm good. I love it all. So with that being said, thank you for joining Fightheads MMA. Please share this video so we can get the love and the information out about Reggie and the Bare Knuckle Challenge, so everybody can get that pay-per-view, so we can show love and support and watch him make history. And coming from 757, coming from Virginia, he's making history for all you MMA fighters, all you boxers, because he's in both worlds. He's an MMA fighter, amateur and professional. He was an amateur MMA, then he went professional, and then he was an amateur boxer, and now he's a professional boxer. And now he's taking the next step to the Bare Knuckle Challenge. So we need to spread this word, if not for him, but all the competitors that's going to be on this event. Kudos to every single one of them, including Reggie's opponent. I mean, this is boom, like Gajira. That's how I feel about it. Gajira. Whew, so much energy from this. But I just want to say thank you guys again. Hopefully I'll have more good news coming up. We'll see. We got events coming up. I got to get myself collected on what's coming up and what I'll be available to do. Is a lot going on. So it's getting warm again. You guys should be getting back into your running and training and conditioning outside, and I should be able to run up on some people's outside, you know, at some of these parks and local areas where y'all go train and work out. Mostly Mount Trashmore. But have a good evening. Love, peace, and hair grease from Fightheads MMA. Miss Nikki is in the house. Bare Knuckle Challenge. Reggie, EAZ-E, Barnett, Jr. 757 Boxing Club is in the house.